Okay.
Just repeating, this is Zarika Satunde.
Good. Yes, thank you.
Okay, I'm mute again.
And you're Mr. Hearn, we know. But you can keep your images there. Just remember to keep mute as we're going over the broadcast. But we all congratulate you for you attending this GAGUT briefing, GAGUT life-saving and G2J Riemann hypothesis solution briefing this May 31st, 2016. And we just basically want to take the opportunity to share with you quickly before the broadcast begins the God order news that we've been given in terms of God has ordained a black man, Professor Oyibo, with the ultimate intelligence of eta sub infinity. Eta sub n exactly represents intelligence, and n the level of intelligence, which God designed for Professor Oyibo, that n to be infinity. Hence, eta sub infinity. And since black people share the same genes as Professor Oyibo, God has reordained the black race not just to be the most intelligent race, but the richest race and the most powerful or undefeatable race. God Almighty's Grand Unified Theorem, which is nicknamed GAGUT, is a revelation from God, which infallibly proved that all theorems, or anything that exists, and all equations, also called morphisms, which can be isomorphisms or polymorphisms, past, present, and future, originate out of one invariant, Gi, with orthogonal components, Gij, and a divergence, also known as change, of Gij, comma j equals 0. In mathematics, what you can understand is that you can choose any term to define a quantity. Just because GAGUT defines Gi to be God doesn't automatically prove it is God. To give you all an example, one can say milk originates out of the stores. If the store is the ultimate origin point to the milk, you can replace the term originates out of with its equivalent created by. However, before the store, the milk originates out of the cows. In that case, you cannot use the term originates out of, nor can you replace the term originates out of with created by for the store. But GAGUT infallibly proved that Gi is the ultimate origin of all theorems, also known as everything that exists. So the phrase originates out of can be replaced with created by. And this proves that GAGUT or Gij defined here represents God, since God can be defined as the creator of everything. Now that God has been infallibly defined by Gij, God's existence is infallibly proven if GAGUT can prove that something exists. And this is quite easy. It seems difficult, but the easiest way to prove that is by showing that you, every one of you who are human beings, are infallibly proving existence of God. The way that's done is existence of a human being is the proof of the existence of the Gij, because the Gij has been infallibly proven to be the ultimate origin of everything. Therefore, because a human being like yourselves exists, it infallibly proves the existence of Gij, which has been infallibly proven to be the definition of God. Therefore, the existence of human beings infallibly proves the existence of God. Morphisms, which are isomorphisms or polymorphisms and called equations, they map realities onto a mathematical space like the brains through our eyes and other senses to be processed and understood and so measure intelligence. Since Gij, which infallibly defines God, has the totality of all equations, Gij and hence God constitutes the totality of all intelligence. The GAGUT solution of eta sub n, which all come out of the Gijs, or God, fundamentally represents all isomorphisms as well as all polymorphisms, and therefore contains all of intelligence. This infallibly proves that God not only contains all of intelligence, but God is all of intelligence. And God amazingly planted all of the eta sub n formulas, and hence all of intelligence, inside the brains of Professor Gabriel Audu Oyibo, and has blessed Professor Oyibo with the ultimate or totality of all intelligence with which to understand God and everything.